What's up? Another day, but this one is different. Why? Last day of the week for me. Some of you are working tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Dad? Bon matin, comment vas-tu? So, everything went pretty well yesterday. That was pretty amazing, honestly. Not gonna lie, it went way faster than I was expecting it to go, which means we should be pretty good today to get our goal, which is closing the wiring loom, at least for the front end of the car. Everything that has to do with the trunk and everything, that's something for later on. We don't have anything to put in there. We don't have anything to change really. So for now, we're not touching that. The only thing we're gonna be looking at is one wire that we need to remove completely. But yeah, other than that, pretty much everything is in place right now in the car. And this morning we're gonna be addressing basically the like the wiring loom under the passenger seat where there is electronic module and stuff like that hidden in there, just because we're gonna make sure everything's super clean. These are wires that could get damaged, not when the seat is in there, but just when I am working inside the car with everything removed. It's really something that bothered me the entire time. So we're gonna try to fix that and make something better. And then yeah, we're gonna work our way towards the rear of the car, but other than that, we're not going too far at the rear. We're really keeping it simple. There's gonna be speaker that won't be touched for now, and like there's just wires hanging out of the speaker places, and I'm not touching that for now. I might upgrade them at some point, but it's really not a big deal for the moment. And other than that, am I missing something? I don't think so. That's pretty much it, honestly. Oh yeah, we're gonna be putting back the blower for the heater core, which means basically we're gonna make sure everything's still kind of in its place, and it should be good. Honestly, it's looking way better now. So let's go straight into the car. Fais-tu beaucoup de route aujourd'hui, papa? Dual side. Boom. Alright, cam is not really aligned. I haven't checked that before. Look at this. So this is the mess we're gonna try to fix this morning. Basically, we're gonna go ahead and try to figure out where everything's going. So two things with that, that spaghetti over there. It's pretty much both module that you see under there, and remember, we deleted like 2 or 3 of them, so there's less wire than there was. And also, this is all the wires for the center console. So power windows, some lights, there's a few different things in there. So everything is going around with that, and we're gonna move and make a like different loom for that. So yeah. Encore un 4 fois tête ferme, let's go! Oh shit, depuis 5h30, je faisais dodo à 5h30, puis à 6h30, puis à 7h30, puis à 8h30. Oh! So, I'm gonna grab a chair, because I'm gonna need that. Hey, wanna know something? You know how yesterday I was looking all around the garage for that? Did I just say another mouse? Yeah, remember yesterday how I was looking for my bulkhead fitting, the terminal for the battery going through the firewall? Well, guess what? They didn't arrive. They are still in shipping. So I was pretty sure I found them, but I must have mixed up with the battery terminal. So yeah. Hey, Tristan, what up? Been a while. Let's go. Good morning, man. How are you? Let's freaking go. La grosse visite à matin. Tu veux-tu? Je vais très bien. Do you want a quick recap of the project so far? Like, have you seen a bunch of it, or is it the first time you're tuning in for the project? All right, let's go. So basically, right now what we're doing, we are trying to fix that mess, but that mess was way bigger yesterday when we were working around, let me show you properly, around here. Everything that is here is now wrapped, but there's around like 50 wires in that, and all over the place there's like 100. There's still a bit of wire at the top here, but that we're not touching because it's gonna be hidden. Also, front cam. All right, so also what's up with that, basically we removed pretty much everything in here. We have done like an entire cleaning of the wires, so that's what we are completing right now. But a few months ago we removed that much wire and module from the car, which means there's a lot of weight removed from the car so far, and that's pretty awesome, to be fair. And yeah, there's nothing really left in here. If you let me show you, dual side. So dashboard, everything's removed. We don't have anything for the steering wheel. Now we have 3 pedals in here instead of 2 because I'm converting to a manual transmission. We also made a custom brake system in here. Still need to figure out if I'm leaving that one here or putting something more custom, because right now it's hitting on the side, but everything is in its place, so it's kind of a dilemma. But yeah, so far this is what's going on. No more engine, no nothing. There was like a lot of wires in here, and now we are left with just that beautiful piece of loom going all around the car. So, and these are the custom parts I received for the car, and we made some brackets for a lot of different things. So just so you know, this is a Fiat 500 part going to a Fiat 500 half shaft, then it's gonna be Datsun, then it's gonna be Subaru for everything related to the steering wheel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Quite a lot of job done. All the gray is because we primed a little bit the engine bay. We basically welded all the holes, the screw holes that were not used at all. And then the black part at the top there going up and down is the sealant to make sure everything is sealed properly, because the 40 years old sealed was not working well. So yep. Oh, and Dad, are you still listening right now? Front cam. There you go. Dual side. There. Petite question, pourquoi fallait tout enlever, genre c'était trop vieux? Tu parles des fils. Les fils, en gros, c'était tout le filage du premier moteur qu'il y a eu dedans, la voiture, fait que le moteur de 1979, mais dans les années 80, ça a été changé pour un V8 américain au lieu du 6 cylindres japonais. Puis au fond, à cause de ça, tous les gens qui ont fait ça avant, les anciens propriétaires, ont tout laissé en place. Fait que moi, en faisant le retraçage de toute l'électronique, tout ça, j'ai vu qu'il y avait plein de choses dans la voiture qui servaient plus à rien du tout. Genre des modules, carrément l'ordinateur du moteur, plein de modules en lien avec le premier moteur, tout ça, que ça servait à sweet fuck all. Fait que, en gros, je suis parti puis j'ai tout ramassé. En tout cas, ça va être plus beau que mon Kia Optima. Opet GP. Oh, that's the guy who came in here. Let's go. What's up? Bon matin. Yes, ça va être plus beau. J'espère que ça va être plus beau. Le filage, il fait moins peur à cette heure. Fait que je sais pas si t'as tune in quand je le montrais, mais t'avais vu le spaghetti de fil. Hier, on a tout cleané ça. Hey, en passant, je t'ai oublié pour t'envoyer un estimé du prix des pièces. N'hésite pas à me le rappeler dans ce temps-là, c'est mon genre d'oublier ça. Mais ouais, si tu te souviens du mess de fil, là, c'est rendu couvert dans des trucs comme ça ici. Fait que tout est rendu cleané et c'est regardable maintenant. Fait que All good, ouais. C'est vraiment mon genre, j'ai genre 1 million de trucs tout le temps sur la planche, genre. Fait que quand je pars d'un projet, ça arrive des fois que j'oublie certaines autres choses. So, let's go ahead. It's time to freaking do some wiring again. So third morning doing the same kind of things. So there we go, and there we go. Boom! So, for those who didn't know that, so I'm looking at you, GP, I'm looking at you, Tristan. The stream is mostly in English. If you prefer that I talk to you in French, there's no worries with that. It's English and French. Only reason for that is because there's people coming here who are only English speaker, and they are really cool, so I love them, so I want to keep them with me. And basically most of the people in Quebec can speak both English and French, so that's why I try to speak as much as possible in freaking English. And right now I'm just looking here, everything's fine. Yup, cool, ready to go. I was looking at my hoist to make sure everything was right. So here, basically the plan this morning is gonna be to clean that up here. So everything is in here. When it's super long like this, it's going straight into the center console. So this one in here and this one right there, let me just try to unmix that. These one here are for the electric mirror. I don't remember if the white is left and the brown is the right one. That's something we're gonna have to test. Oh, Dad. I was asking if you were still listening. One last thing, if you're not gone yet. You wanna know the biggest win of yesterday? For the freaking first time in 10 years, that car has wiper working. The wipers are working and not blowing the fuse. We basically managed to repair the entire wiring and make sure that the fuse was not blowing up every time I was turning on the wipers. That's a big win, honestly. Je pensais pas que tu avais besoin d'enlever autant de pièces du char, c'est vraiment un reboot complet du char. Alright, just to give you a quick idea, Tristan, basically the only mechanical part that's gonna be left in the car, I mean, I'm not talking about anything in here like right now, everything with the dashboard, everything here, like the module, those kind of things, they're gonna stay the same, but mechanical wise, so engine, transmission, accessories for the engine, steering column, power steering, every assistance and stuff like that, from everything, there's gonna be only one part left from Datsun. Everything else is, I will say, 1994 and younger, because basically the only 1994 parts is from a Toyota and it's in the brake system, but other than that, brakes are gonna be brand new racing brakes for the car, so basically that's gonna be like a super recent tech in there. Power steering is gonna be from a Subaru BRZ from 2012 to 2021. Then after that, same thing, steering rack is from a Fiat 500 2018. Then after that, transmission is gonna be a performance one, brand new, and the engine is a 2003, but that has been entirely rebuilt, which means it's basically like it was a 0 kilometer engine, which is awesome. All right, that's quite a mess in here. We might have to unpin stuff in here to make it work properly, because right now that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie, because I would love to keep all of these together. That's easy. So I think that's gonna be the idea for now. We're gonna be opening that, unpinning each of those, and putting a sleeve on it, then putting it back in place. We're gonna do that for each one of them, and then we're gonna also make sure we can just split them properly, because right now I feel like, oh, I think it was coming at the front here on top. Yeah, that's why. That is where it's going. It's going all the way on the bottom edge there. This is way, but yeah, we're gonna make sure we are removing everything, making sure everything is on its own, so that way it's gonna be easier for us to work with that, because if everything is mixed up, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, and yeah, that's why we have a ground shared in here. That's not going to help us. But what's going on with that one? That one is super messed up. These two are plugging together, but then these ones, oh my god, this one is like doing a crazy thing, and it's kind of giving me a headache looking at it. All right, I'm gonna grab some tools to unpin stuff, because right now we're gonna need to make it work properly. So that's the tool I need. That's a tool I need. I think we're pretty good. Hey, merci Tristan, très apprécié comme commentaire ça. Ouais, j'ai mis quand même un petit peu de temps et d'amour, puis avec ce que les gens disaient, tout ça, comme commentaire, j'ai réussi à faire un setup qui est pas pire. Entre autres, pour donner une idée, juste quand mettons on coupe du métal ou de quoi, ça faisait vraiment beaucoup de bruit, tu sais, le buffer, tout ça. Fait que j'ai un setup avec les commandes vocales au fond. Petit test avant de partir. Qu'est-ce que le petit test?
Front view.
Non, ça marche pas avec le text-to-speech. Nice try. That won't work. It's really another microphone on top of the computer taking the voice, and it's front cam, by the way. But it won't work. It's not listening to the computer itself. It's listening to another mic. So yeah, with the vocal command, basically, Tristan, I can go ahead and if there's too much noise, I can do that. Loud noise. And then you can hear me. So yeah, basically I have a setup that will turn down the volume of my mic and boost the music for when I'm doing some metal cutting and stuff, just to make sure that it's not too annoying for all of you. Crazy setup, we love that. All right, so let's unpin that. That one's going right there. There we go. And I'm just gonna make sure this one is not in the way of anything else, so that we're gonna try to like make everything clean and easy to look for. There you go. Like if I want to be able to merge everything, we're gonna need everything to be clean a little bit more than that. There. So that. Then we're gonna have that one there. All right, I have a brain fart. I think it was going right there. No, it was going on the other one. Shit. I need to take care. I need to focus on what I'm looking at, because at some point I'm gonna mismatch one. Now the only thing that tells me I'm wrong is the way I'm opening the tab. Was not that, and the only reason I know I just did a mistake is because one thing I noticed was that tab that was more open when I was looking at it like this. So this one is going on top here, in fact. Phew, almost did a mistake. There you go. Oh, I hope I haven't missed any message right now. The Nightbot just took over my entire chat screen. Thank you, Nightbot. All right, that. Now we need that one. So middle, top. Opening from the bottom. I'm gonna talk, so if I'm lost at some point, I'm just gonna rewatch the VOD right there, and we're gonna see what was in what place. Yeah, so basically we're gonna make sure that that mess is a little bit less messy. So we're just going to unpin stuff, make sure that we have enough loose, then we're gonna wrap everything all together. Like these switch, I could have left the wire messed up like this because they are one next to each other, I think, but like I just want to make sure we're not running into problem for later on, so might as well do that while we are here. Man, I just brain farted and I don't know where it was. All right, I should take picture now because I'm not wake up enough for that things. Let me just go and take a look again. I'm gonna take a look to the VOD because you see I haven't talked about the yellow with black strip and I think I made a mistake, but I'm not sure, so let's take a look. Classic. Oh my god. There we go. Nah. Just need to take a look. Oh, j'avais pas vu. Bonne journée, JP. Bonne journée. Alright, so that one, where am I extracting it from? I think it was top. I'm trying to see on the VOD basically what I did. Middle one. It's hard to tell, eh? No, I got it. All right, it's top. All the yellow are on top. All right, fine, got it. Easy. So I think I just pinned that in the wrong place. Coffee time. Ugh, almost died. All right. So, yep, all the yellow one were on top, so that one is not in the right place. Well, all the yellow, there's one at the bottom there, but I'm not talking about that one. So see, right now we are already moving forward with having all the wires. So that one is yellow with red next to the black wire at the bottom, so let's keep that in mind. Fun fact, when I'm talking like this, I could look at the bot for the vocal command because he might register those kind of things I'm saying in the log. So I could just trace back my wiring loom with the log of the bot. Oh, and now I haven't zoomed back on the chat because I did something, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the computer right there. So 3 wires are there. These ones are shared, which means it's gonna be a bit harder to get them apart. but that's okay, and same with those one, I think. So right now the only thing left is these ones that we need to make sure we are okay with, and I think we're gonna be. Yep, these ones are shared, but we can see that if I tape that together, we should be good. Let me grab, let me zoom on the chat again, just making sure I can see you all when you're chatting. That's a bit too much. There you go. Boom. Easy. That we had the tape and the knife inside here. Yep. Cool. All right. So right there. This one, we are not taking care of it for now. So I'm gonna be wrapping these ones together. It's funny because basically we're putting effort on something we might not be using at some point anymore, because I'm planning on going with fender mirror just for the GDM look. JDM. But yeah, for now, since the electric mirror are still working, we're gonna keep them, right? Right there. Oh, that split's gonna make it hard to work with that. Well, not too bad. The only thing weird is how much of a difference there is between the length of every wire. Like when you look at this, one is pretty tight and the other one are just not working. They are just not doing the same thing at all. Maybe we could have pulled that back a little bit, but hey, let's keep that like this. Then wrap these ones together. I forgot the black one in here. Shit. Gonna remove the tape and put another one. Or reuse that one if it works. It works. There, so the black one is in there. And this one here is going like this. I think I'm gonna have to unwrap that one if I want to put a sleeve up to the bottom there, but let's see. Yeah, man, there's the banner over here that is pretty insane, right? Oh shit. Also, there's a few different sound command for the chat. There's also a couple things you can do, like there's still the flow screamer you can use. There is a bunch of them, to be fair, and there's with channel point, there's the random sound. There's over 400 random sound in a folder on the computer, and it's picking one randomly with that, which is pretty funny, to be fair. Honestly, people have got some pretty crazy shit from that folder.
Did you know with Amazon Prime,
and there's
you
that
get a
one
free
too.
sub every month?
Use your Prime.
Any primers?
Time to Prime. Time to Prime. Oh, true. Next week, Prime Day. There's gonna be 2 days of free Prime. Do you know that you can use that? And if you register to the Prime for the free 2 days, you have a free sub on Twitch. Since Prime is gonna be free, you're having all the advantage of Prime. That's crazy. At least that was working last year because I did that. But yeah. There we go. And then that one here where everything's merging together in here like that. Yeah, that one won't be easy to put together and make it look pretty, I think. We're still going to try because we want it to be pretty. Alright, I'm gonna try one thing here. I'm gonna try to make sure that I have all the loom together in here. Just bend those wires back in there, like so. So this way we're gonna be able to do something clean with it. If at least this part is neat, should be able to do something for the rest of it. All right, there you go. So these ones are a little bit less messed up. This one's coming in here, that one's coming in there. So 3 pins going straight to here. So this one we're gonna tighten it up together too, in at least 2 spots. And then we're gonna be ready to sleeve all that. Right, looking neat. Now this one's going on top here. Already the mess is a little bit less messy, right? Which is pretty cool because this is exactly what we are expecting it to be. We don't want it to be a mess. We want it to look clean. Ah, by the way, Tristan, as-tu eu des news pour ce que tu m'avais parlé? L'histoire de QA, tout ça, est-ce que c'est de quoi qui est encore en cours? Je suis juste curieux. All right, boom. So that one's unwrapping itself, so we're gonna put a new one. All right, so we're gonna be wrapping, oh yeah, and we're gonna have that one here. So we might take the screwdriver, and with the screwdriver, we're gonna be able to unplug that and wrap everything together. I'm also gonna bring the cell phone because there's multiple 5 wires connector in there. So I just wanna make sure, oh, I missed a call. What? Take a look. All right. Asking someone tried to call me, someone from the family, which is unusual. Not that my family doesn't love me, okay? It does love me, I think. It's just that I'm wondering what's up. All right, so with that said, I'm gonna wait for him to answer. But first of all, we're gonna be removing that here. And from there, that's a hole going straight through here. Yeah, well, the more you know. All right, so here we're gonna have also that one little relay. Honestly, that will be easy to relocate somewhere around here instead. But just because it's in there, I'm guessing in the manual it's saying something for that one. So we might be reusing that, just making sure, you know. So that one here, we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna be doing that, leaving that on the side. Then we're gonna tape that and put a sleeve to protect it. So I think we're gonna have one place in here where we won't be able to protect it with a sleeve, like that junction, since it's doing like a four-way intersection. Well, it's gonna be hard to protect properly. All right, so looking at it, I'm just going to make sure everything is put in place properly. So we have that. That's a full blue, I guess. Yes, it is. All right, so as long as I'm seeing those color code, I'm gonna be able to pin it back in place. All right, let me take a picture of that. Oh, I think I just got an answer from. All right, he's asking me to call him, so I'm gonna have to call him. I guess it's pretty important. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a picture of that connector there. Boom. Like that, I can tell exactly what is where. All right, guys, I'm gonna mute myself and call that family member so that I can make sure everything is fine, because like I said, usually they never ask me to call him. So be right back. Love you. All right, I'm back. Sorry for that. Was worth it. We have to move a car tomorrow and an ATV, and the car we're supposed to use had a dead battery, so the brother of my girlfriend was calling me for asking like, hey, what's up with that? What are we doing? And I was like, do this, do that. Let's go. Now, time for some coffee, and we're gonna go and start making that look neat. So take a mental picture of what you're seeing right now. It's gonna look so much better in like an hour or two. In an hour and a half, because this is what I have as a goal. Get that done for this morning, and I'll see this afternoon if we're doing anything else or not, depending on where we're at. It's funny because I think I should remove the afternoon stream on Thursday schedule. So far, I'm always choking it just because basically I have so many things with the class and everything at the moment. Like at night, for those who don't know, on Thursday night, I have a 3-hour class I'm giving for a 3D animation program, and basically it's taking so much time right now because it's the beginning of the project, so we have quite a lot of job to do. All right, the left right does make a good job at removing the pins. It's really not that bad. Still not the greatest connector. I kind of hate them, but this trick is helping at least. There. So we took a good picture of where everything's going, so we're gonna wrap that up properly. Make sure everything is safely secured. There, and finally, pretty sure I'm the first one ever to unpin those because there was no mark at all in the plastic in there. There you go. So with that done, what is the plan? Same thing as yesterday. We're gonna grab the wrapping stuff, we're gonna grab some shrink tube, and we're gonna shrink that around there. So let's do that. I don't think I have the sleeves in here right now, so we're gonna have to grab that. But yeah, first of all, let's put one shrink tube on top. By the way, that's a thing with absolutely everything. Every electronic component you have that has connector, you can technically unpin the wires. Some of them with like really small electronics is really something painful to do. But like anything in a car or electronic stuff, you can do exactly the same job I'm doing right now. And most of the time, it's not done from company just because it's like it costs something basically. So they are doing the strict minimum thing, but once they are done, once they know it's gonna be good enough, they just leave it there. So I'm just pushing like, you know, the little 10% more because I'm not at $10 of material from being broke on that car. I'm already broke on that car. Oh shit. I also forgot one other thing. Oh. Le username, ça avait toujours été pas mal ça. Trailer, qui est aussi l'intro quand j'ouvre les streams de garage. Mais oui, ça dépend c'était quoi le dernier. Parce que ça a été mon username à partir pas mal du moment que je suis tombé affiliate. C'était déjà ça l'an passé parce que le Twitch, on l'a fait il y a 2 ans. Le projet. Fait que je te dirais que j'ai pas changé. Ou c'était TTV, puis là c'est rendu TV. J'aurais voulu pas avoir rien, mais can't have everything. Puis merci, by the way, ouais, petit montage que j'ai fait en début d'été pour la chaîne avant de commencer les streams de garage, puis de m'installer un lift dans mon garage. Sony money. Insert midnight money emote in the chat. Good morning, everyone joining, by the way. I see you. Ouais, je me dis qu'il manquait un T quelque part. Ouais, c'est ça, exact. C'est juste le TTV me gosse un peu, fait que là, j'ai pu réduire à TV. Idéalement, j'aurais réduit à juste VNTO. Ça aurait été le best, mais malheureusement, non disponible parce que quelqu'un qui est inactif depuis des années là. Give it to me. I am an active motherfucker. Oh yeah, I need to confirm with Hog that we're gonna be playing tonight at Tarkov. Hope she still can. That will be awesome. There you go. Fire. There, let's put the other shrink tube on top, and then we're gonna move everything, rip in everything, and make sure we are still good to go with that, and then shrink those. We have the heat gun right next to us. Hey, first thing this morning that's gonna be ready to go. Well done. There we go. Boom. Now with that done, I can try to put that inside here. Like this. And now repeating that, so I'm gonna grab the cell phone, take a look. So basically what I did is this, I took a picture of the connector. So looking at it from the side that I see the tab through, so that one there, 2 wires at the top, 3 at the bottom. So red was bottom left, so let me repin that in place. Oh, wrong side, hehe. So that means this. Then yellow, and then the full blue. So yellow here, going like this, then the full blue. That's blue with black, so that should be the full blue. Yep, like this. Click, love hearing that little click. And then at the top, it's gonna be a blue with white strip on this side, and the blue with black strip right next to it. There you go. Everything's plugged together now, and I can just bring that back here and make sure we are okay to go. So that and as always. Hey, oh, I have some visit right here. It's the girlfriend that wants. Hello, livraison spéciale. Tu veux pas dire coucou? Ok, bye. Sheesh. Look at this beauty right here. The girlfriend loving her boyfriend so much. Pumpkin spice cold brew coffee. Oh, tastes like heaven. Oh gosh, I love her so much. The girlfriend, not the coffee I'm talking about right there. Oh, I'm taking that. All right, so now ready to heat that. There you go, boom, look at this, beautiful. And now we can already replug that in place. Awesome. So that way, and then we're gonna go push that right. I don't remember how it was. Lol, I think it was something like this. Like that. That doesn't make sense. Probably more like this. Yeah, boy. There you go. Work of art. Boom. So that, then we can move on and start doing those. So I'm gonna do the ground, put them all together. So these right here, they're gonna be pretty straightforward. Just pushing that through there. I think the shrink tube is gonna be maybe a bit too big for those, but hey, I don't care. Still going to be protected, which is the matter. There we go. Ow. And now, with that said, just going to measure it right there, so it's gonna be easier than putting that on top here. No, didn't cut well. Shit. Doesn't really matter, but this one's done. There you go. And now, just had some smoke in my face. Now we can just push the ground through that, and it's gonna be protected. So basically these are the main ground for the entire loom right over here. So they are super important to be preserved in good condition, because if we don't do that, we might end up with a bad ground, which mean like if the wire's cutting or something, which mean basically a lot of trouble. A bad ground is one of the main cause for electric trouble in a car, and that's not really cool. So let's do this, that, let's make sure everything is still fitting together in here. Like we're gonna put that back in place. If I can do it. There you go. One, then two, then drill that, screw that in place. Bam, just like that. And then heat the shrink tube. There we go. I was saying it will be too big. Well, it's just perfect, to be fair. Two of them done. Let's move on to that one here. So same thing, I'm gonna grab, oh, that one, yeah, it's the one who had a short circuit at one point, I think, because it's a bit melted. So let's move on, take a good picture of it. So I'm gonna make sure I'm having a good angle on everything. So both yellow there, that's good, because there's a few different colors, so that's helpful. There you go. Now we're gonna unpin everything all over again. Oh, that one is blocked. That's what that is. Damn. It's the first one that has something to block it. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We still have to remove everything. There we go. Yeah, the left-right technique is working pretty well, which is awesome. Right, that one's gonna be a tough one because the plug has melted a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna grab that one. Let's do the other one first. There you go. I just bend the tool a little bit. That one was pretty easy. If they will be all like this, it will be fantastic, but it's not the case. Just like that one won't be. Come on, let's go. Easy. By easy I mean hard. Maybe that's hot. All right, so that one, how am I going to proceed with that one? Let me try to just dig the connector a little bit, just because there's melted plastic in front means I cannot. Ow, that was my hand. I cannot reach that, right? Oh my god, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm afraid I'm gonna destroy it if I'm doing that. Stiffer pick maybe. Yeah, that one just properly melted in place. Holy crap. And if I'm twisting that too much, I'm gonna just put a bigger problem in place. Because if I'm breaking that, it won't gonna be good at all. So basically, if you're not seeing it, you won't be able to see it from there, right? But basically, the connector is melted at the front, right around the last wire in here. So it's pretty hard to get access to it. Like, the front where I'm supposed to pin and unpin it is completely destroyed, which means, well, it's not destroyed. In fact, it's sealed. Like, the melted metal just went in there, the melted plastic, I mean, just went in there and basically made a protection for the bottom channel where we are supposed to put the tool to unpin it. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that one. Coffee sip. +5 of wisdom. I might be able to just cut it slightly. Need to take care because that's a dangerous thing to do. I might end up stabbing myself doing that, so really need to take care. I'm really afraid of stabbing myself with the cutter. And I don't want to destroy too much the connector too. Because that's not the kind of connector. I have a spare one. This one's going right there, so it needs to stay in place. Like, it is still connecting properly. All right. Maybe, all right, let's try one thing. Maybe something like this, a small drill bit could do the job, right? It will be a possibility for it to be drillable. It's just plastic after all. So maybe a really small one with a good drill, because the one I have in there isn't the proper one. Is it even smaller, that one? Pretty much the same, all right. So you're staying in there while I'm doing my job. There we go. And I made it super short, which means it should not go too far. Let's try that. So far seems like it's working. All right, so far it seems like it's really working. Hacking 101. I just don't know how this is going to end up. Hey, what's up, Huck? Good morning. How are you today? Here we are doing crazy things where we are hacking a connector basically because it has melt at some point in its life. Is it a good thing to do? Absolutely not. Are we doing it? Absolutely yes. Yay! I was wondering if you were still good for that. Let's go. Think about what you want to do. I have plenty of quests to do, and you probably do too, so I'm up with almost anything. Kill shit, I love it. I love that way of thinking. I'm up with killing some shit. No, we broke the wire. All right. It's that kind of day today. We broke the wire, but that means it was already damaged, so right now we're going crazy on it. Honestly, I started a little bit my lighthouse quest, so... Oh, I have the same kit, I think, for the last 6 raid. M700, it's almost good for garbage. Like, durability is under 90 now, because I like shot too much things with it. I survived many woods with it. I survived a bunch of other map, 2 lighthouse raid. Yeah, it's been at least... Sounds good, and there's a lot of shit to do, like killing the rogues on the roof and stuff like that. But we'll see tonight how we feel. Alright guys, that's gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna go grab a little plier and a long nose plier and try to remove that front cam. Oh, yesterday I completed a colleague part 3. I have a black key card. Let's go. So that's pretty awesome. First time getting that. In the last 2 days there was a lot of first time, and I think it's gonna be, you're gonna hear me say that like for the rest of the wipe, because I've never been that far in Tarkov. So yeah, basically I have the fuel tanker and stuff like that on Lighthouse. Now I have also the quest to like decontamination, gas mask killing 40 scav on interchange. So that's something I'm gonna do for sure eventually, because that looks fun to just go around and kill shit. Buy the helicopter? Oh, I don't have that. I have to mark the helicopter, but I don't have to kill anything around there, I think. Like, you mean raiders? I thought raiders or rogues were only on a... Yeah, I have decontamination right now. I managed to get there somehow. Let me grab a screwdriver, a flat one. I think. Interchange! I'm all up with that. We can do like, I need chumming anyway, sounds good. Oh, I'm just telling you, I might be using a 12 gauge suppressed shotgun. Because I still need a PMC kill with 12 gauge, so I might use that with slugs. Not sure yet. Might be that, might be something else. We'll see. I was to say we can also like do a quick like just 1 or 2 lighthouse and then go to interchange. We can switch around, like up to you honestly. At this point I don't really care. All right, let's try not to stab myself. Please, good sir, can you just get a fuck out of my little connector there? I have a wire to do all over again from scratch. Man, that one, I feel like I shouldn't have touched it, but at the same time it was already damaged. I'm so happy that chumming is done. Honestly, I'm really happy with that because that's some huge progression for me. Like I said, never done that before. Let's do that. I'm gonna try to destroy the shit out of it and make it extract at the back. Can I just reach it? Please grab that. Holy crap, it's gonna be a hard time, guys. I'm telling you. First real big problem there. I'm gonna stab myself so bad, it's sure. Like, I can already see that happen. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to drill through, which sucks a little bit because I don't know how good or bad it's gonna be afterward. But I don't really have the choice. That one is not going great. It's crazy, eh? Everything was going so good on the car, and all of a sudden we can't get one thing out just because it has melted in the past. Like, and that's exactly why fuse box are there. It's supposed to prevent that kind of things from happening. If your connectors are melting, it's probably that you had a bad fuse in place at one point. All right, let's try no tricks. It's not going well so far. Can you just unpin from there? I think really the plastic melted so hard around it that it's pretty much fused with that. Let me try to grab maybe another long nose plier. Had one that was a little bit modified to fit in tighter spot. That one's not working. Maybe this one's. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so bad. Like the middle one here, poop, 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 poop. That one is destroyed. Like I need to reach that. Oh, I have a grip with that. I was sure it was there. It felt like it was moving back. how to lose 30 minutes on one electrical connector, right? Oh my god, so close. It's so close, and at the same time it feels so far from getting released. I'm hitting myself instead. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. Connected them. That connector is gonna get on my nerves. Boom! Got it. Easy. Easy. Holy shit. All right, now time to take a look if we have something similar and try to fix that. So in here I have a kit there. That seems to be not too far away from what we need. Do I have, I don't have the plier right there. Let me take a look. So basically I have a little kit that might do the job. That's pretty much there. Yep, we'll try those so I have maybe something fitting in place. So let's try that. Dual side. Dual side. Let's go. I talked too fast at the word. All right, so we're gonna try to fit that inside on the wire and back on the connector. But before that, we still need to put a sleeve on it. So we are just hoping right now. Let's do that. Let's do this, where we are showing up a little bit of the wire. Then we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna start clamping it a little bit. First of all, I'm gonna fit it inside the pin here. Right, we heard the click. So if I'm looking at the other one next to it, it's on this side. So we're gonna make sure we're putting that on the same kind of side. There we go. Bam. Brand new. So with that done, now we can go ahead and try to fix our things in here. So we're gonna already cut a part of the sleeve here, leaving a little bit of space, of course. So like that. That was a clean cut. And then burning both tips, ASMR of blowtorch right there, if it wants to open. Oh, that sound. It is a lovely sound. I think it's Datsun who told me that yesterday, and I was like, yep, fair. Except when you throw it on the ground. All right. Now, shrink tube.
How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie.
Good morning. Good morning, PewDiePie. How's it going, bros? What's up, Val? Good morning. Comment ça va, Job, Val? Je me demandais, tu disais l'autre fois, t'étais en rush, tout ça, puis je t'ai jamais redemandé le rush, es-tu fini un peu ou c'est encore genre l'anarchie de ton bord? Is it still super crazy duper crazy? Oh shit, just the beginning. At the same time, I mean, quite cool considering the lack of job on the market right now. Let's be honest, I choose the perfect summer for being on the employment insurance. Like, honestly, the market's so bad right now. Like, I was feeling so overtime incoming. Let's go. Ça va ramp up encore jusqu'à Noël. Overtime incoming. The usual. Damn. Yeah, you kind of lucky with that. Even if at the same time feels like some studios are just using the excuses of yeah, you know. We cannot promise any salary like raise and stuff because, you know, everything going on. Like, I feel like some studios are abusing that excuses a little bit, but hey. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of shit on social media right now concerning a few studios out there. Like, honestly, on my side, it's going straight to the blacklist. I'm not working for someone who's not respecting the fact that its income is coming from the talent and the skills of artists with motivation and all. Like, if you don't respect that, you can go fuck yourself. Boom, and now is the connector going to work pretty well with that. That lo-fi is so good right now. Yesterday was a bit shit, to be fair. I had to change the playlist in the afternoon, but today it's pretty cool. That's not the right picture, this is the right one. So the melted one was going there, I guess. No, I was looking at it this way. So the melted one is... Was it the green? No, it was a yellow. What? I need to look it from the back, that's why. And with that said, now the blank needs to be there. Yeah, so yellow going inside here. Oh, but we don't have that tab at the back. Shit. All right, we're gonna see if it's working. I think that's gonna be a weird fit in there. All right, so what's up with that? I'm not sure exactly. We don't have exactly what it takes to pin it in place, but it's tight, so that means it should still be working. I'm just not sure exactly how good or bad that could be. Like right now it's pushing through it. Right, I feel like that's gonna be hard to do. You're so grateful for having a job. I'm so grateful for having employment insurance. Lol. Same, but different. But still the same. That, and that. All right, so what's up with you? Are we going to lose our entire morning on you? I'm telling you guys, if we're done with all this loom this morning, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming this afternoon, but if we're not, well, that's gonna be shit for me, good for you. Alright, I need to make sure I'm not going too far. Hey, so far that seems better. I just bring a plier in here, right there. Overall, yeah, I was talking a little bit about it yesterday, but like just what we're doing right now with like the car. Oh shit, that was not the plan there. But yeah, just what we are doing with the car and how I'm pushing stuff to get the best quality I can give to it is really amazing. Like if you would told me a year ago, hey, you're gonna be able to do that and that, and you're gonna be able to make a clean job with wiring and stuff, I would have been like, yeah, maybe, but I'm not sure. And now I feel like, yeah, we're doing it, we're crazy good, let's go. Except I just broke that, but yeah. But yeah, overall, I'm super happy with it. Oh, that did help though. We are almost there. I'm gonna try to not stab myself. Hey, I think we're good with that. I think that's gonna work. If there's not 1,000 pieces of plastic in there. If it pins. Not sure it's gonna pins. In fact, I can test that already. Let's see, it's this one. No, it pushed it back there. So I still need to figure that out. And I will say more than that, channel-wise, maybe I was expecting it to grow a little bit more than that, but at the same time, I'm still happy that streaming as often as I'm doing, that I don't have more days with like 0 to 2 people in here. Like honestly, it could be like most of the days with 0 to 2 people, and so far it's going pretty well even on that. Like there's some crazy days where there's a lot of action in here. There's some days where it's a bit slower, and that's just normal. So even that, I'm quite happy with it, and I cannot say I've gave the 100% on for it to grow. What I mean by that is that, say, I started at the beginning of the summer to try to do some TikTok and stuff, and that's the thing I'm really bad at doing, like being consistent with that. I'm really not good, so I would need to put more effort on that, Instagram, to get more visibility. So right now I'm just like depending on Twitch to put my channel in front of people, and that's not really the way to do it. Let's be fair, honest on that. By the way, right now I'm just trying to make it fit over here, so once it's fitting, I'm putting that back inside there, and it should be alright. That's normal. During the day, people are lurking while working. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. It's just like, I thought about, hey, am I trying to do that at night? And the answer is just no. I don't have the energy, I don't have the focus to do that at night. Like honestly, that kind of job, if I was doing that while being tired, I will fuck that up so many times. And with the money I'm putting on that project, there's no freaking way I'm gonna mess it up. There you go. All right, now we should be able to, yep, to put that back in there, and hopefully everything's gonna work. Morning, Mr. Crispy. What's up, my boy? Hope you're doing well today. Better than us who just broke a connector. I mean, I'm not doing bad. That connector is. there. If I'm holding it while connected. Oh yeah, let's go. Fix. All right, need that picture now to connect it properly. Cause yeah, there we just found a melted connector. Like on one wire, it was melted. So now I'm just gonna reconnect everything. So looking at it this way, this is going right there. Tunk. Blue with red strip on the right of the green we just plugged in. Cool click. Black right under that blue. Ah! A lot today. Woke up. Wait. I'm just trying to finish that one. Okay. Sync clicking on my phone. No, that sucks. Then golf cart decided to start acting up. Think a brake pad is metal to metal. Ah, shit. What the hell? Throw the golf cart. You have that at your house or for the job or. That's cool. But yeah, the sink. Putting water on the floor. That sucks big time. Was that an easy fix or is it still a problem at the moment? I hope it didn't damage too much. That's nice. I love the golf cart thing. That's pretty awesome. Easy fix, nice. Phew. I mean, it doesn't start the day properly, but at least looking at the positive part of it, it was an easy fix. So we take that, right? One time I went back home from work, and when my girlfriend stood up from her desk to come see me, because our desk for our gaming setup and work setup and everything is in the basement, she stood up and started walking, and the floor was wet. And basically we had the drain behind the washing machine clogged up and leaking all the water from the wash cycle on the floor. So that was an insurance claim because there was for around $10,000 in damage, because the floor is all the same all over the place, and it went behind some walls and stuff like that. Yeah, it was crazy bad. Not the greatest time of our life at that point. And that wasn't an easy fix. At least, not gonna lie, again, seeing the positive and everything, it wasn't the toilet who clogged up and like put some like dirty water on the floor. It was the washing machine, which mean it was smelling pretty good. Imagine like you're just finishing, and because there was a jeans and our product is blue, well, the shower filled up with a blue water smelling really good, and like it was just smelling like the cleaning product you're putting in your washing machine, which is not bad. I've seen worse than that, so yep. Another one done. Let's go. All right, that one's staying alone. That one here, we're gonna do that right away. So that one we're gonna. All right, so if I'm looking at it this way with mounting tab, or that way, that's gonna be easier. Hello. Won't take my finger anymore. Probably too dirty. Just going to grab a quick picture, seeing the orientation. Right. So yeah, we had that a few years ago. All right, I'm gonna say it now. Fun fact, we were starting to save money for doing the bathroom there all over again. Like, oh, I bring the tools up there, I guess. It's not in here anymore. All right, let me grab the tools again. But yeah, we were saving money for that bathroom eventually, and that happened 2 weeks after I met someone on a ice track who was doing that for a living. A guy that was super cool, and so basically that guy did it for did way more for with the money of the insurance. So mine was just loose drain pipe fitting. 90% of what leak followed the pipe under the house. Oh damn, okay, not too bad. That's okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, the bathroom was like, okay, look at this. Front cam. Oh, front cam. So basically, in the bathroom back in the days, we had a stacked washing machine and a dryer. I think it's called a dryer. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have like a blank there. But yeah, so basically if we're looking, okay, cool, it's a dryer. So basically if you're looking here in the bathroom is not really, is not going really far, but it's really large. You have a shower, you have a washing machine with the dryer stack on top of it, and you have basically the sink in there. So that you have three things using water, right? Shower, washing machine, the sink. A shower has a drain that is 1.5 inches. Then, was it that? Yeah, 1.5 inches. Then a washing machine has a drain that is 2 inches, and then the sink usually is gonna be around 1 inch to 1.5 inches, right? So this is the standard thing. Well, everything was stacked together on the same pipe, and because the shower was 1.5 inches, the washing machine was basically reduced with a reducer with an adapter. It was going from 2 inches to 1.5 inches in a Y pipe, and then there was the sink plugging onto that. So first of all, that's really bad. Like, you're never supposed to downsize. You're supposed to upsize a pipe if you have too much thing on it, right? First thing. Second thing, once we had everything clogged up, because basically in the the washing machine, like, we have a dog, a really big dog, so that the cloth fabric and stuff created in that restriction, in that restriction it clogged up in the T or Y pipe. I don't remember if it was a Y. I think it was a T actually. So it clogged up there, and basically once it was clogged, well, what happened is that the washing machine tried to drain and it went up from the shower. So since the shower is quite low, it just filled like the entire shower, then it went on the floor. When we removed the floor, because we had to remove the floor for that, I took the pipe and I did that. Like, you have the drain pipe going to the, let's say, the output for the house. Well, everything in there, the sink, clunk. The washing machine on the T-shape, clunk. Nothing was glued at all. There was no sign of leaking on the concrete under it, but nothing was glued together properly. It could have split up, it could have leaked at any time in the last, it's been probably like this for 10 freaking years. So yep, that was a really bad thing. But honestly, having the insurance money to go ahead, remove everything, and put everything back in a good way of doing things, that was awesome. Like right now, we changed a bunch of things, which mean the washing machine and dryer are now in another room with their own drain system. Then the shower has its own pipe going straight to the output of the house, the 3-inch output, and also the sink was moved in the bathroom, which means everything, and the toilet, everything is all divided now. Everything is having its own drain system going straight to the main drain, the main output from the house. That's one way to do it. And honestly, I've seen so many things in that bathroom that were done not properly. It was crazy, and I'm not an expert. So if I'm able to see that, there's a real big problem, because I can be a bit of a redneck sometime on things, but that was a no-go for me. So yep, that sucks. Water problem is quite a big deal, to be fair. All right, back at it. Dual side. Oh, did I bring? No, I was there for my tools, right? And I didn't bring the tools, did I? No, I don't think I did. Hey, I'm losing myself. There they are. Hey, dual side. There you go. That's my kind. That's the thing I'm doing. Saying, yeah, I'm grabbing a tool, starting to talk. Proceed to forget the tool. All right, there we go. I think I'm gonna be running over lunchtime a little bit, just because I want that to be done. Honestly, I would love to take my afternoon off to prepare my stuff for my class tonight, but I really want the objective of getting everything done this week, like all the wiring done for this week to be done. And what time is it? 40 minutes left loose, if we don't break another connector, because that ate like 20 minutes right there. So basically, Crispy, you were there last week when we had that spaghetti inside the car. Right now everything is wrapped up, almost everything is wrapped up, and we're just finishing the passenger side. Like everything that's hidden under the passenger seat is getting done right now. So we're just making sure everything is clean and protected, because here we're gonna have a bit of fabric on top, like the floor mat, but at the same time I just want to make sure it's not like exposed wire, easy to get cut. So yeah, working on that, and it's going pretty well, to be fair. There. There. Let's put that there. So we're gonna burn the tip of it. Only thing I could do this afternoon too is putting back the dashboard, or at least the pipe for the heater core and stuff like that. So we'll see, maybe I will stream. But at the same time, I would love to have time for myself to prepare everything and not be stressed with the class of tonight. We'll see. Plenty of time to decide. It's funny, using that protection sleeve is really funny, because it feels like, you know, slinkies. I don't know if you were playing, guys, with that when you were younger, but it really feels like slinkies in here, and I really think it's funny. Or that thing you could put the finger and get stuck. It's exactly that, in fact. That could have been a bit longer, but we're just gonna cheat there. Boom. All right, that, and then plug it back. So I was looking, and both wires were at the bottom, right? Looking at it this way, in fact. So yeah, both wire at the top. I was wrong all along. Wrong side, not looking at it properly. Well done. This and this. There you go. Oh no! I went too fast on that. I forgot to put the other shrink tube. LOL. Classic. Classic. If you're not doing that at least once, you're not really working on your car. At least it wasn't too bad. Those pins were not stuck too badly, so we are able to do that, and that. There we go. 3 pins only. There, and there. Now I can put it back. All right, so looking at it again, like that. 2 reds at the top, reds with blue strip on the right side, red with green strip on the left side, and that yellow at the bottom there. There you go. There we go. And then heating that. Bam! That one's going at the back here. Pins are lining up, which means we should have done that properly. And then with that said, this one's going up here, this one here, and that one here. So these ones, that one there. Oh, this is the handbrake signal. Yep, that is what that is. So basically, when releasing the handbrake, this is the pin in here, so we should be good with that one there. Going right in here. Yeah, boy. So that's gonna be one. So yeah, with that said, it means that we can probably connect all of these together. We're gonna do that one here, and then these ones are going to get into that one big sleeves on top there. That's pretty neat. So another one that we need to take a little picture of, because we have 2 black wire, 1 full, 1 with red strip, and 2 green, 2 yellow wire, 1 with blue and 1 with green. Not a great job if you're having problem with your color. All right, 3 wires at the bottom and the solid black at the top. Hey, fingerprints just worked. So I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's pretty clear. Then unpin those, doing the same treatment to it, and then ready to get back in. There you go. Then these ones. Left right is really working well with those. Honestly, since we figured that out yesterday, it's really helping a lot. I don't think it's the greatest thing on the wire, but at least it's working instead of just pulling hard on the wire at the back. Like I have to apply less force on them, which is great. Right, so I think honestly these ones are going to get wrapped together anyways, so we might be using that there and there and wrap it up with tape in here. Just because we can. All right, that. Oh, I should have put that together too, but anyway, I'm gonna do that one first and then we're gonna look at it. So there we go. At least I can use pretty much the exact same thing all over again, except the only thing bad with that is that shrink tubes were gonna have a bit of a shortage soon. At least there was plenty of them. Oh well. All right, so that, just going to put a little bit of that in here. It's not going to be crazy, but it's gonna make a difference, so might as well. There we go. There, let's burn the tips. Easy. Right, that. Let's not forget the second shrink tube this time. That will be great. Pam, 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 pam. There we go. We might have even a bit too much protection sleeve on top here, but we'll see. I'm gonna use that anyway because I know it's gonna work properly. We can always expand it a little bit. All right, now repin that in place. So looking at it, like that. Yep. Looking at it like this, pins going at the bottom. It's gonna be blue on the left, green right next to it, and then black with a red strip there, and on top here solid black. There we go. And with that said, we can just pull that there and there. There we go, ready to shrink that. We're almost done. Because I think we're gonna be using a little shortcut for the end here. There we go. So this one going right there. Yep, it's working. Stop and tail light sensor. This is what that is. There, and these ones, I think we're gonna use that shortcut I'm talking about. Oh, maybe that one we can. Since it's only 2 wires, this one. All right, remember that blue left, red right. I'm gonna do a little shrink on top there, like a little sleeve on that one, because it's super long and there's quite a bit of exposed wire at the back there, but that's gonna be wrapped again in another one also. So should be a pretty straightforward. Got the small screwdriver there. Come on. Just release yourself. All right. Red right, red rum. Red right, red rum. I love that. Murder. Great reference. Great reference. That. It's protected on so long and then nothing. Not worth it. Is this one? No, it's not going to go over there. So let's grab too big one again. These. So basically I'm gonna go all the way through that and put some sleeves on top of everything. If the shrink tube is working on top here, of course. Yes, it will. Going like this, that's gonna work. There you go. Shrink is in place, going right at the bottom. We can keep that in here, that's working. All right, that one's gonna be quite long. A motorcycle just went super fast in the street, just so you know. That one I won't take the chance to try measuring it because I feel like it's gonna be quite a long one. Right, so here now we have all the loose, so we just need to push that in there, and push that in there, and it's gonna go right above those, and we're gonna be able to move down the bottom. We're missing about 10 inches. Didn't work as I was planning it to work. Right, almost there. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Have you ever think about what will happen if you have connectors in here? In fact, I'm gonna do it right there. Since the one going at the top is already protected, I'm gonna protect the end here. But basically I have two connectors in here I have to get access to. So yeah. Nailed it, like they say. Pretty sure if I'm cutting it right there, it's gonna work. At least most of it's gonna be protected. In fact, let's do it, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing that for nothing right now. Because right now I need to see the end of that right here, and I should. All right, don't try this at home. I don't want to be burning my wires, so I'm just melting the edge of it. But yeah, that could have been bad, but since there's some protection sleeve on top here, I tried it and melted it a little bit. So you see, that's dangerous. Dangerous. That was the right time for OSHA in the chat. All right, there we go. Hey, right at the bottom. All right. That here, we're gonna melt that in place. We have a bit too much of wire in here. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to fold it on itself a little bit, just to see how it reacts. I mean, that could work. And not working super well. Trying a bunch of stuff right now. Just to try having that. Oh, it might work. Actually. There we go. And if I'm using that. Yeah, not a fan. Still gonna try it because I'm that kind of guy. Like I said, this part's gonna be wrapped again anyway, so it won't show up that much. If I'm doing that, like nothing happened. There we go. So what kind of car is this? Oh, you're not aware of that? Crispy, I thought you were there during the raid when I presented it. Well, let me show you. Front cam. Yeah, that's the right one. So as you can see, the car is not much of a car anymore, but basically it's a 1979 Datsun 280ZX. So this is like the old brand of sport and cheap sport car from Nissan in the 70s. And yeah, so this is the second generation of the Z car. So basically, you know how TFG has a 370Z and he had a 350Z before. Well, this is like the grandfather of those cars. So there was the 240, 260 and 280Z, which was basically the same car, just different engine. And then there was the 280ZX, which is this one. So I have the first year of that new generation of car. And then after that, there was the 300ZX. And after the 300ZX, there was two gen of those cars, 300ZX first model and second model. Then it was the 350Z. And now it's 370Z, and now it's the 400Z who just came out this year or last year I think. So the new one with that 6-cylinder B-turbo like twin turbo thing, it's a really cool car, to be fair. There we go, that's working. Hey, I'm okay with that. The 70s models have such nice body style. Yeah, man. Too much plastic, and honestly, everything's super similar now. Like, you have to think, what is the thing people care the most about right now? It's fuel economy, right? Fuel consumption for most of them, which mean the same kind of, like the physics is the same for everyone. So if you want to get good gas mileage, well, basically, for good fuel economy, it's gonna be the same kind of body style, because the aerodynamic and stuff like that are working the same for everyone, right? So you cannot have that much of a difference in the style and the shape of the car to get like the best fuel economy you can have. So that's a bit why I think they are a little bit boring nowadays. Like, there's still some cool car like GR86, GR Corolla, and Yaris. I feel like they are pretty cool. Like the 400Z is really looking like a modern Z, which is awesome. But yeah, it's just a few of them now. Dual side. Alright, so now this is going to be protected too. Nice. So, once this is done, I guess we just have that big wrap to do now. Am I going to wrap that together? I'm not sure yet. Let's see, we're gonna do a test. And yeah, basically what I'm doing right now with that project is modernizing absolutely everything in it while remaining with an old vintage car look. So everything's gonna be better, because like, we can't deny that technology is way better now than it was, and I want to have that inside the car, but at the same time I really love old cars, so I want to keep that feel, that mindset with it. Like, all right, let's try to wrap it up now. So basically we're gonna have to keep the exit for the wiring loom on this side, because we have different module going out there. But yeah, it should work pretty well like this. everything going to the center console should be protected in that big sleeve. Yo, how good that's gonna be. Let me just grab that. Basically, I'm gonna put that up to there. I get that. I will have to have a radio with an auxiliary port, no stuck 8-track players. Yeah, fair, fair. That's exactly the idea with that. Like having modernized option with an old car is just awesome. Just like I'm gonna have modern power steering and stuff like that, which mean a lot of possibilities. Up to right there. Cool, I feel like this is going to be the thing in here, and then it's going on its own. So I'm gonna be cutting that right there, I guess. Yep. So right around, in fact, even a little more at the bottom, right there. So we're gonna have enough material to even do that last part here going up to the top there. Let's make sure there's no wire left in there. No, it's all good. There we go. All right, let's say it. How good is that looking? For those who were there, oh, I forgot to put the pin back in here. So we said, looking at it this way, it was, yeah, we said blue left and red right for red rim. There you go. So with that done, that means I can put some tape on it, and it should hold together forever and ever after, or until we have to go back in there and cut everything. So we're gonna lug that edge here with a bit of tape, just to prevent anything bad to happen. Like, we don't want it to unwrap itself. So there, that way it should work pretty well. And we're gonna do just the same here. Basically locking it at the bottom on the loom itself, holding everything tight together. And finally at the top here, where everything should be put together nicely like this. And I think we're gonna be ending our tape on that part right there. So I'm really gonna have to reorder some more. All right, look at this. This is looking pretty awesome, to be fair. This is neat now. looking at this, like the seat's gonna be right above that, so everything's gonna be covered and protected under here, and at the same time it's just gonna look good if we remove the seat at some point. So that's awesome. So we're gonna need another piece of shrinking of sleeves in here. And I think I'm gonna grab the other electrical tape I have in here for that one, because we're gonna be missing material. And we can just go up to there right now, because basically there's another junction in here, and we still need to figure out where this wire is going. That's one that this is one that we can remove entirely, so we're gonna be doing so. So just like that, we can remove, we can cut in here. Like this. Like that. We're gonna be able to tape that junction there. Let me grab more electrical tape just so we are perfectly good to go. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my electrical tape? I saw one this morning and I don't remember where. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know I have another one. Somewhere. Oh, is it? Yeah, got it. Easy peasy. So that one's a bit less quality than the one we were using, but at least it's gonna be in a place easy to access to replace it if needed. So right here, let's just go ahead and wrap it up. See, it's less sticky, to be fair. Well, not too bad. All right, that one we're gonna go crazy with it, because since it's a huge junction, I really want to protect those wires and make sure nothing bad happen in here. Like we have grounds, we have a bunch of stuff happening, so we're gonna make sure everything is well protected. So as you can see, I'm going crazy with the cross pattern there, just making sure we are wrapping in diagonal, keeping that right in place. There you go. We're gonna try to keep the edge still visible on top there. Boom. And with that done, now we can move up here. So we can go right in the corner here. W, we are winning. So we're gonna do a bit of the same thing in here, and we'll just remove the electrical tape that was in that junction, and then move on to see where that wire we need to remove is going to. If it's going in the panel here, I'm gonna be sad, because it's not a fun place to reach. No, it's going at the back there. Let's go. So with that said, let's just do that. Then use our special tape that its only purpose is exactly doing that. Holding wires together. Just gonna make sure. Oh, someone did wrote to me. There we go. There we go. So basically we're gonna hold those together and eventually gonna be able to wrap it up. But for now, this is the wrap we are using. So let's go and stick that in place. It's so clean, I love it. I really, really love it. It's so hard to keep yourself motivated when you're seeing like hundreds of wires laying at the bottom of the car and you're like, yeah, I'm never going to get through that properly. Like it's gonna be messed up, it's gonna look bad, and like it's just so hard to see the end result looking at it that you're like, oh. And now we're so close to the end there. It's feeling so good. So right there we have the wire we still don't need, so we're gonna just split that here. There, and it's really going far at the back, so we're gonna put that on top here, and at some point we're gonna be looking at it entirely, but for now we're just putting that last piece of string. Hey, 25 feet of this material will have been used through the entire car. Crazy, eh? That's quite crazy. There we go. Well, not exactly 25 because we're gonna have to cut it there. Here we have to cut it a little bit. So yeah, almost 25. All right, that's a bit far in the car. Can you see how, oh, why the cam did change? Dual side. Probably said something too close. Go. So right now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wrap it up with that here. So can you see up there? Yeah, no. There we go. So this is where the loom is going to the back of the car. So I'm just gonna make sure again all my wires are staying together. With that special orange tape. And then make sure it's laying on top there. Boom, and maybe those 3 wires, we will find them at the back there and put a sleeve on it later on. But the objective today is really to get this done up to here, which is going to be done. Goal of the week is gonna be achieved. And that, we love that. Because that means progression. Bam, bam, up to that. There's a plastic wrap there that's broken, but basically honestly, I kind of love wiring. Honestly, I'm loving it. It's just super long to do. So to be fair, I'm not having a big deal with it. Like I find it quite fun, like removing stuff, knowing what is doing what, all those kind of things. I'm okay with it, but it's long, it takes time, so at some point the motivation is going down. But yeah, right now that's some solid progression. Look at this, from here to there, everything's looking so much better now. And like even up here, everything is wrapped, so you're not seeing 1,000 wires anymore in there, which is pretty awesome. Front cam. I can even show you crispy. I don't think you were there at the beginning of the week. Can even show you what it's looking like now in the engine bay. Pom, 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 pom. Like this, like that. Let's get a good point of view there. Dual side. Oh. Dual side. There we go. So basically this week was really a wiring week, and I'm really happy with the results. So basically what you're seeing in here, ignition switch box is in here, lighting relay, relays, the main relays for different accessories in here. So we put everything all together like it was planned, and we just have a tiny bit of wire going up, and all the rest of the wiring loom is going on the frame rail here, knowing that there's going to be a turbo on this side here with the exhaust at the top there along the head of the engine. It's going to be like super hot in over here, so everything is quite far from where the exhaust system should be. And because we placed the wiring loom a little bit lower in the engine bay, usually it was on the top here, so we had to do an extension for the lights. So I did my first, let me try to remove it. I did my first Dutch connector setup in here, which I'm pretty happy about because it's looking good. Like we did extension like this with Dutch connector, and so everything's working. We tested it, everything is working fine. So I have like male female, so there's no way I can go and flip it from one side to the other. So everything is done in a way that it should be working for a super long time. So there we go, we did the same thing on the other side. Everything is wrapped. And yeah, so everything's looking pretty neat, to be fair. On the other side, we just had 3 wires instead of 5 to do, but we have pretty much the same kind of thing right in here. So all the looms going at the bottom there, Then it's moving up, extension in here, and just a few little wires that we will see if we need them or not later on. Because if I'm not reusing like this washer bottle there, if I'm not reusing the pump in the same position, or you know, those kind of things, might have to change a bit of the wiring there. That's why we didn't finalize that end. But basically this end right there, this is the U shape going all the way around the car. So starting with like 4 connectors here, going down here, doing the U shape, and just getting a lot of wires added through there with lights, flasher, parking lights, stuff like that. Inside the car, everything is wrapped up. So now the wire is mostly done. Only last thing we're gonna be, well, I'm saying last thing like it's gonna be the last thing for real, lol. But yeah, so basically we have those 2 wires we're gonna crimp together and just merge into one single wires that's gonna come in here with a bulkhead terminal coming from the battery that's gonna be relocated at the back, because usually it was in here. There was a rack that we cut, and this empty space here was usually the battery tray, but now it's gonna be in the back of the car to just remove a bit of weight at the front and put it back like at the rear, which is going to be better performance wise and not really complicated to do. So that's pretty cool. Front cam. All right, so that's pretty much the goal of the week done. I'm really happy with that, guys. It's really awesome. Honestly, it's looking so much better. Like it's the 100th time I'm saying it, but going from wire spaghetti to like, my dad put batteries in the back of every car he owned. My dad, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's working. It's so much more convenient, I think. Well, it depends for what, but like the only thing you need to be aware of is if you can get access to it if the battery dies. That's the only thing basically. But on that car, not a problem, because since it's a hatchback or fastback, I think you call them, basically you get access to, it's a 2-seater with an access to the trunk, which is not bad. And just like my BMW, if you don't have electricity, you can always use the key to open it, because BMWs are always at the back. From as far as I know, I think even in the 80s they were there. And yeah, but Nissan loved to put them in the front. So that's part of the game. But like I said, it's not a big deal. Like, it used to be there, so I'm gonna bring. Yeah, it's done. It's done, Tristan. It's really looking good. Look at this. Oh, wait a sec. I'm gonna. You remember what you have seen this morning, right? Now, let me show you the end result there. Dual side. Boom. This is what we have now. Everything wrapped, everything looking neat. So that's looking really good. No more wires visible. Everything's super good. Front cam. There you go. So yeah, basically what I was about to say is that the battery, with the battery at the back there, basically the spare wheel on this car was like a really small wheel that you're supposed to use a kit to inflate. It's not something that's already inflated. I'm starting to plan something for the spare wheel, which means I'm not gonna use that spare wheel, OEM spare wheel anymore. I'm gonna have a full wheel in there, but not in the same place. That's what I'm basically that's what I'm working on a little bit in my mind. And with that said, I'm gonna weld a battery tray over there. That's gonna be universal for quite a lot of battery size. And those battery, this battery is gonna run right through the front here, like two big wires coming at the front on a terminal going from the interior to the engine bay, which means with that I'm gonna have power and ground on both sides. So On the interior, for gauges, like aftermarket gauges, aftermarket accessories, I'm gonna have ground and power. Same on the inside here. For anything, I'm gonna have ground and power really close to it, and I'm gonna be able to ground the frame rail and the engine block, which means everything's gonna work perfectly as intended. Because that's the thing, some cars don't ground the engine block or the frame rail, or like just one of them, and that can cause trouble. Miatas first gen or MX-5, I mean, are doing that kind of crazy stuff, which is not as great, to be fair. Like, only the frame is grounded but not the engine block, which means it's not the best. It can cause some little issue with time, but hey, we're not falling for that. We're gonna go doing the best thing possible with that car. So yeah, what did I use? I use a different kind of sleeve. I still have a little piece, I think, in here. Yep, I have one little bit there. So for a lot of the wires, I've used this kind. Let me show you. I almost killed myself. So for a lot of it, I've used that one. And that one, you cannot open the end of it. Like this one, it's a closed end, so you have to compress it to put the wire through it. But basically, that's the thing. And now, the other one, the most expensive one, is this one here, a really, really thick fabric that is basically wrapping around the wires. So this one's really cool, but really not cheap. I think I paid like $70 for the 25 feet roll. So that's quite expensive, because the other one, just to give you an idea, is like $15 for a roll, and this one was like 80. So I mean, it's not too bad. Electric stuff is not really pricey. It's not cheap when you're going with quality, but it's not too pricey. So like the entire setup there is maybe $100 worth of material to wrap it up and protect it for long-term use. So that's pretty cool. On that said, guys, that's gonna be time for me to go eat something. Goal of the week is achieved. Really happy with that. I think I'm gonna take off this afternoon. Hey, I have so many stuff to do, and yes, I'm gonna prepare my class for tonight. I'm gonna go also take a look at a few things for the car. I have a few things I need to buy, and I have a list to update, like I did a planning, and I want to update that. Well, I'm going to lose internet going outside. Have a great day, sir. Have a great day, you too, Crispy. That was super fun. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate that, honestly. It's always so cool when people are coming in and chatting a little bit. So yeah, so guys, love you all. I'll see you next week for even more stuff. Next week. Just before we go, let's talk about next week. Next week, the goal is to have a steering wheel in the car that is working. That's the goal. It's a pretty huge goal, because there's gonna be a lot of custom stuff happening on that, and I'm a bit afraid that not afraid. We just need to think about it, so it won't break at some point down the road when we're gonna be driving the car for real one day. But yeah, so next week the goal is to have a steering wheel in place that is working. So if that happens, that's gonna be magnifico. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. I hope this time you had the answer, because I think an ad just kicked in when I was answering your question. But basically, I use this kind of fabric. If you didn't saw the answer, this is the kind of fabric I use. So this one is not cheap, and the other one also I use is that kind of stuff there, like a sleeve. You have to push the wire through it. But yeah, so these are the two. These one are cheaper. The other one there is not cheap, but it's working so well that honestly, I will buy everything and wrap everything in that if I had to restart. But basically, everything's working super well. So have a good day, guys. I'll see you Monday, 9:30, as always. So 9:30, Next week, steering wheel. We're finalizing the steering setup, so tune in and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna see you probably tomorrow night if we are gaming with friends. So bye.